Hey everybody, it's Annette. I am going to talk about something unusual today, and I don't even know why, but I guess because I'm just so excited. Sometimes I think we need to celebrate the small wins. So, for example, I've had these sunglasses, like the butterfly sunglasses, for a couple of years now. Got them at Dollar General. They have been with me to France. They've been with me everywhere else I've ever gone because I like the kind of wraparound style where in your peripheral it blocks the sun too when you're driving. So the lenses were bad to pop out. I actually was in the Louvre Museum and I dropped this exact pair. This one's missing one. And another tourist helped me, and I put with one lens, and I put the other one in, just popped them both back in. I mean, these things were pretty resilient. I don't know why the lenses kept coming out, but I guess when you drop them on a hard floor at the Louvre Museum, gravity and physics is going to take its toll. It's going to do what it does. So after the accident, I remember popping the lens back in, and somewhere between getting out of the car and getting on the ambulance, I don't know. I don't know where the other lens is. I was going through my stuff that we pulled out of my car, went through everything except I think one little box of grocery bags. I haven't seen it. I resigned myself to these are a goner. I've had these for a couple of years. It's the Dollar General. I'll never find a pair like this. Let's go and see what I can find kind of close to it today because, again, when I'm driving, and I'm not going to put them on right now because it's missing the thing, but when I'm driving, it's got really good darkening without being too dark or too blue. I don't like the weird colors. And I just love the way the side is white. And I love the butterfly on there. I think it's super cute. So I went to a Dollar General today and was doing my 5 off 25. If you don't have that or haven't taken advantage of that and you have it in your area, totally do that. So I'm like, okay, before I add anything else to my cart, I'm going to see if they have some replacement sunglasses. And I'm looking, and it's all the ones with the nose things on there. I hate those. And then, or nose pads. And then they had the other ones that don't have anything on the side. They had a lot of those. So I'm like, turning it. I realized it turned. They have it against a wall now close to the register because apparently you got to keep an eye on everything now, which is unfortunate, but at least it's not locked behind a cabinet. So turn the first display around, nothing. Second display, turn the third display around, found this, like on a lower rack, dusty. It had been there a hot minute. And I'm like, if I try these on and they fit well, I'm getting them. And I tried them on. They fit beautifully. I have now gotten back in a way my sunglasses that I really, really love. I am keeping this set put aside. I'm storing it. I'll lose a lens in this one. I got a backup lens. So I know this is really small potatoes, but to me, I needed a win, and sometimes you have to celebrate any win that you get. So after this video's done, I'm going to go outside. We bought 3 more scoops of the pine bark nuggets. I got 3 scoops last year for the above ground garden that we are doing. I'm putting main gardening on the back burner while we prepare the raised bed garden. So some of I told you in another video, some of the cloth tore a little bit. Most of it did not. Some of it did. So I've got to cover up some of those places. We got 3 more loads of pine bark nuggets. Pine bark nuggets for scoop, and talking like a tractor scoop, they're very big, was $45. So 3 scoops this time, 3 scoops last year. So I've got approximately $300 in the nuggets. I've got maybe 75 in the ground cloth. And then I'll know more of what the raised beds cost when I'm ready to assemble that, because we're going to have to buy some lumber. I'll keep you up to date on what the initial investment is on this. And then as we go along adding soil, the first part of adding soil, we may have to get a dump truck or something. I don't know how that's going to work. Or I might just have to buy several 3 cubic bags of potting soil. That way it's not got other crap mixed in with it. So we're not there yet. Just going to do that. So I'm going to go out there, take care of the chickens, and look at the pile that we have. It's kind of windy out today. It was obviously beautiful during the week while we were all working. And now that it's the weekend, for those of us who do a Monday through Friday, it's kind of windy and cool in North Carolina. But it's 60 something. So a hoodie, a little toboggan, go out there and take care of my stuff, get my plants. I'm bringing downstairs plants up and putting them on the porch, any of them that can survive. I know we'll have another frost. We do. We always have that one final frost sometime in April. So everything I'm bringing up, if it frosts, it will survive. I'm going to wait till after second week in April to bring up anything else. And then getting my plants arranged outside, cut off one set of the grow lights inside. So as I kind of phase that out, the only thing I can think of that I might put under lights over the summer, depending what I purchase at the Herb Festival in April, I may have to put some of the smaller plants under lights, because you know how it is around the South. If you're from around here, it will get scorching hot, and even with shade cloth, it was like swimming in a riptide trying to keep those things alive last year. I think the winter squash is going to do okay. It survived all year in the bedroom by the sliding glass doors. And if we get a frost, all I have to do is just pick them up and bring them back inside. The deck's right outside of the bedroom. So everything else can just be covered with frost cloth if we get a hard freeze. And even if I don't cover it, it should be fine. But the winter squash, I learned my lesson from last year that it can't be done. Hopefully, since it's already had a nice head start, we are going to beat squash bugs. So basically, gardening for me this year will be, if it survived the winter, it will be taken care of. And if anything can be harvested, it will be harvested. The herbs will continue to be pruned, harvested as needed. I will continue to work with the herbs. And it's just the vegetables that I normally would plant, I'm going to cut back and buy those at the farmer's market. So herbs, and then anything that survived over the winter, will be taken care of. And the mint is smelling so good right now. Outside where I planted it, and everybody says it's invasive, it has already started sprouting, and I'm perfectly fine with it invading, because I love the mint. I love the scent of it. It's also a great repellent against pests for the chickens. And it's rosemary and mint are 2 beneficial plants to have, with or without a flock. And just the fragrance you get anytime you manipulate either one of those plants or touch it, or they move just a little bit. Highly recommend it if you don't have any, to get that. They're good for you. They smell amazing, and mint tea is absolutely delicious. So that is my tale, and my sunglasses, and my small win for the day. I hope this has just inspired you to the moon and back. But I mean, I hope it's brought a little something to you today, and that you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for coming. Love y'all. I will see you next time around. Take care.